Hello again, and welcome back to the card mat. Right, this is not one for a camera, so I'm just going to walk you through how you do it. Just a tutorial, shall we say, because you need misdirection, and there's no way I can get the misdirection I need without a spectator and with a camera burning my hands to pieces. Right, I'm going to use the forking. Make sure your pack is beveled, by the way. Give them a bit of a squeeze just before you start. Just get a bend in them. I'm going to be using the 4 kings, as you can see, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Right? Put them on the table, have them facing up. If you want to use something else, 4 jokers, aces, queens, whatever, have them on the table facing up. Then you would spread your packet on the table and get one spectator to pick 4 cards, or 2 spectators to pick 2 cards, or 4 spectators to pick a card each, depending on how many people you're working with. So first spectator would take a card out of the pack. To make this nice and easy and very easy for everyone to follow, we're going to use these as the selected cards, right? So spectator 1 will pull a card out of the packet and look at it and show it around to everybody and pass you it back, and you get hold of it in your hand, just like that. Spectator 2 will then pick a card and he will look at it and he will show it around to everybody about and pass it back to you, and you put it underneath the first card. Spectator 3 picks a card, he looks at it and shows it around to everybody. This is the misdirection you need while they're looking at the cards. That also goes to the bottom. You then get a break between the top card and the bottom 2, right? As the 4th spectator picks a card and he's looking at it and he's showing it around. Now, while he's looking at it and showing it around, during that bit of misdirection, you're going to do a half pass where you basically just turn the bottom 2 cards facing up, right? And all you're going to do for that is have your break. And all you're going to do is just curl your fingers into the gap around the card, like that. And then you just flip it over while it's all underneath your hand. So it's like that. You go up and over, hand down, keeping it square. And you've done that. Spectator 4 then gives you his card. And you put that onto the top, right? While the footman, yeah, you also get the back squared up, yeah. Once the 4th one's taken his out, you've done the dirty, square the packet up. Because then you're going to hold these cards in your hand like that. And you're going to, oh, yeah, hold them in your hand like that. And you're going to pick the packet up and transfer it into your dealing hand, shall we say. Change your grip so you're holding it straddled between your little finger and your first finger. Then you're just going to apply a little bit of pressure and just slide that top card, just in jogging it into your hand a bit. As you riffle the packet, and then you let that in jog go in and drop 1 more card. That was withholding the position for too long. So your riffle goes in, it just catches 1 card, and then they go in right behind it, right? So you just sandwiched 1 card in between them, but they don't know that. Push it in, then tilt your hand away from them, because as you push that in, it's going to kick a card out at the back, right? Obviously, you're not going to have it coming out as far as what I am doing. This is just demonstrations. You only want it to come out a little bitty bit. You're then going to push down on that and catch a break above it, and undercut half of the packet to the top, keeping your break. And as you're squaring up, you just want to get a pull down on that bottom card. So just push the packet over slightly and use your little finger just to get a pull down on the 1 card, which you then turn it into your thumb break. You then cut the packet again, use this packet, push that half over and use this packet to flip it over and say, was that one of your cards? To which they're going to say, no. You then tip it back over and then you're going to drop that bottom card onto the packet which is the fourth person's selection, by the way. And you're going to deal that onto the table, then put the top half of the packet to the bottom. So you got your stack up here on the top then, right? You now need to get a break under these 4 cards. Because your cards are buried, you've got the natural break. So you can get a break dead easily under the top 4 cards as you scoop up the 4 kings and say, now the 4 kings, and when you put them on, best way of doing this, jog them down into your hand so they're a bit lower than the packet, right? So you get hold of them. Pick up the card which they think is the wrong card, because I've forgotten what it was, and put, because it's the 4th person's choice, and put that in between, right in the middle of the kings, right? Now as you square up, you still want to keep a bit of an out jog, because you're going to pick everything up from the break, so you're picking up them other 4 cards. You're going to flip everything over and then quickly push up on there and take off, and you just took away the opposite cards, right? Not the kings. You put the kings down, but they think the kings with the 7 of diamonds are in your hand. Put the packet down. You're now going to do a move, and it's called the ever-changing count. It's a bit like the 5x5 ghost count, but instead, it's more the Elmsley way, because you're pushing off. I'll show you. I will. You push off the top card, saying, because you got. So we've got the 4 kings, and we've got the wrong card, the 7 of diamonds. So you got 1 king. You push both off together, the block off together, as you steal that 1 card back, and you go, so you got the 7 of diamonds. You get a break between these 2 cards, so as you go back and take the 7 off, making sure not to flash that ace, you're stealing that other card back again. So you're just showing 3 cards, 4 cards and 5 cards. So you've shown 4 kings with the 7 of diamonds in the middle. You then say to the first spectator, but tell you what was your card? And he'll say the ace of clubs. You'll give a click over the packet, just move it to the side of your hand a bit, because you're going to do the fake push through. You're not going to reverse the packet. You're going to keep it the same way, as you just turn it around and whoosh, pop it through your hand. Now you do the same count again. Push the top card off as 1 king, push the double, taking the bottom one back to show the ace, catch a break between them 2 cards, to take the ace and take that card back. So there was your 3rd, 4 and 5. So you're just showing the 7 of diamonds has just changed into the ace of clubs. You then say to the second spectator, and pray tell, what was your card? And they'll say, it was the 2 of clubs. This time you do a proper push through. You're going to turn the packet over and then push it through your hand. And do the exact same move again. Push 1 card off, push the block off, catch your break, take the 2 as you take the other card back. There was 4 and there was 5. You then say to the third spectator, and pray tell, what was your card? And he'll say the 3 of clubs, and you do your magic gesture, and again you do the fake push through, not turning the packet over, and push it through your hands. Do the exact same move again. Notice why, that's why it's called the ever-changing count, because the cards change every time. There's the 3 of clubs, catch your break, put it in, take the 2 away, bing and bink, right? You then need to catch a break on the bottom 2 cards and do another half pass and go, well, I'll tell you what, we'll let the kings find the last one in a special way, and just bump it on the top of the packet and cut the packet anywhere you want to and complete the cut. You then pick the packet up, do a magic gesture if you want, if you think it makes it look sexy, and you just spread through the packet then till you find your 4 kings. Well, find the first king, and then go gently. You do not want to spread that king, because behind that is the 3 of clubs, which was a chosen card, then the 2 of clubs, and then the ace of clubs. So you do not want to spread that king. So you go through till you find your 4 kings and go, oh, lucky, lucky, put them on the top. Why not? The 4 kings have gone and found a card. At this point, if you want to, you can just catch that last king and risk kill to come away with them, getting rid of them. Or you can just drop that card out. Whichever way you want to do it. And you go to the fourth spectator, and what was your card? And he'll say it was the 4 of clubs, and he'll look at it and he'll be just as amazed as the other 3 were. Alright, now hopefully from that you can see why it's impossible to do on camera. Yeah, so I'm not even going to try and do a performance on it, because there's just no way I will get away with doing the turnover when I'm supposed to be showing a card. I've only got one hand. I'm not doing a half pass with one hand. Sorry for you. Can't be done. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the trick. Thank you very much for watching. The only thing you really need to learn is that ever-changing count. And thinking on that, a lot of different moves in this one. Try taking some of the moves you've seen in this and coming up with something different, like that ever-changing count. Surely to Christ, that's giving you some ideas for tricks. If you think of any, get them out there. Let me see them. I might rob them, you never know. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon.